Would you rather give up sex for a year or would you rather give up your phone? You know what, how about this one? Would you rather give up your pet indefinitely or would you rather give up your phone? See, might sound crazy, but I know exactly what you're going to say. Because today we're exploring an obsession that Americans and the world all have in common. Crap, where is it? Phones. Seriously, what is the problem with phone reliance? In this series, we're gonna take a look at America's fascination with posting, swiping, and oversharing. Oh my God, they're gonna get me. Help! Is our screen time really a problem? Or is Ready Player One really the inevitable? Let's talk about it. See you on the flip side. I gotta go run an errand real quick. Today we're exploring the addiction that half of America has, but could stop anytime we wanted to. Forgot my phone and we need to talk to Trevor real quick. Whew. Got my phone, crisis averted. Right now we're talking to Trevor Wheelwright of reviews.org. He surveyed 1,000 Americans and these were their responses. Trevor, tell us a little bit about this survey reviews.org put together.
We run these surveys, bounce around a bunch of questions and just kind of congregate all the results. One way it's surprising, in other ways it's not so much. Yeah, so 36% of people said they'd give up their pets in order to keep their cell phone, which seems wrong.
Super wrong. Golly. About 36% of Americans shouldn't be having pets. What percentage of people would give up sex for a year?
So 41% of people, which is, just a little less than half of people, would say they'd rather give up sex for a year than give up their cell phone for a year.
When nearly 50% of America would rather give up sex than their phone, you know that there's probably an obsession there, but how deep does it go really? I guess it goes real deep. How deep does this obsession really go? Well, guess what? I'm gonna need my phone for this one. 80% of Americans say they check their phone within the first 10 minutes of waking up. 83% feel uneasy leaving their phone at home. 48% of Americans use or look at their phone while driving. I'm one of those, like maps, whatever. 48% consider themselves addicted to their phones. 52% say they have never gone longer than 24 hours without their phone. 54% of people say they panic when their phone battery gets below 20%. 47% use or look at their phone on a date. 67% have texted someone in the same room as them before. 70% use their phone on the toilet. 62% sleep with their phone at night. Guilty as charged. And 43% say their phone is their most valuable possession. Now, with those stats out in the open, I'm gonna play a little game with Trevor to see how obsessed each of us really are. You're welcome to play along.
Trevor, we're gonna play a game. It's called Put a Finger Down, and we're gonna see how obsessed we are with our phones, each of us. Are you down?
I'm down.
Okay, let's do it. So, put a finger down if you've taken your phone to the bathroom. Yeah. Put a finger down if you've slept with your phone on your bed. Put a finger down if you've showered with your phone.
I'm calling you out on that one. It seems
Sometimes I get in the mode of like watching a show and I got back from the gym and I'm like watching the TV and I'm like, crap, I need to shower, but I don't want to stop watching. And so I bring my phone into the shower and
The show's that good. You gotta enjoy your shower.
I got a problem. We're working on it.
We'll eat better.
Put a finger down if you've texted someone in the same room as you. This one I do with like my girlfriends as a joke, or if I'm like, get me out of this situation right now.
I feel a little bad, subversive, secretive communication. I've done that.
Yes, yeah. Put a finger down if you check your phone within the first 10 minutes of waking up.
It's the habit I'm trying to break right now. It's a hard one.
It's on my brain too. I'm giving myself like a few little... You won. Okay, $1 million is your prize for winning. Yeah, that's checking my phone first thing in the morning is something I'm trying to do a few times a week right now, or not do.
So what did that interview tell me? Well, it told me that I'm one of 50% of all Americans who are at least willing to admit they have a problem. And you know what they say? The first step to recovery is admitting that you have a problem. Hi, I'm Sherry, and I'm a phone addict. You know, constantly being on our phones and having this obsession isn't really anything new, but what is new is how this problem is growing. Let's look at 2021, for instance. In 2021, we checked our phones about 262 times a day, or once every 5 minutes. In 2022, we are on par to up that to 344 times a day, or once every 4.5 minutes, and you know what? That still won't be enough for some people. Excuse me real quick. What the heck? Excuse me? I'm busy. Got some TikToks to watch. You know, it's no wonder our obsession is growing year by year. I mean, 20 years ago, I was lucky to beg my mom to play a snake game on her paperweight of a Nokia brick phone. Now, I can play and watch anything anytime I want on this mini computer that I can hold in the palm of my hand. And take this story, for instance. When I was a kid and we would be on road trips, my mom and dad would pull out these huge maps, books of maps, and each county we would go to would be a new map. Then books of maps turned into printing maps off of MapQuest, and then we got a Jarman, which we paid a monthly subscription for, and now I can use my phone, and if it doesn't load a map within but 0.5 seconds, I'm pissed. Where are these notifications coming from? What's also aided in this obsession is how phones have adapted and changed over the years. I mean, look, we once started out with this guy. This guy was a Motorola phone from Saved by the Bell, and now we're here. And these guys were made to be addicted. Or addicting. I don't want to scare you, but it's true. What is this obsession costing us? Now, I know we all know looking at our phones this much cannot be good for our eyes, our mental health, our physical health, posture. There's lots of things that get affected when we give ourselves too much screen time, but monetarily, how much are we spending to fuel our obsession? Well, J.D. Power says the average person spends about $144 a month on their cell phone and cell phone bill, and sometimes it could be even higher. That's almost $1,700 a year or more. Most Americans think they need an unlimited plan, so we opt for the priciest options, paying the most that we possibly could for a cell phone plan in the United States. But if we buy less data, if we downsize our plan, we scale back the intensity of our technology, we'll save ourselves hundreds of dollars a year on this obsession. But, you know, telling smokers that buying cigarettes was expensive and they could save tons of money not buying cigarettes, you know, that didn't work all that well. So who knows if it'll work here, but money can't be a motivating factor. Look, I'm not saying cell phones and screen time are a crisis or that we're gonna kill ourselves by looking at too much digital media, but what I am hoping with this is that I can just give you a new perspective to look at, to realize how much digital content we really are consuming. But, you know, if I save a life or two in the process, well, you're welcome. One thing is for certain though, no matter if you're trying to give up a little bit more screen time and just make your life a little bit healthier, you can't give up Whistleout TV. You just can't do it. It's not allowed. It's crucial you stick around. I'm Sherry, your telecom expert. Thanks for watching this little video on phone obsession.